Hello everyone, and welcome. I'm excited to be here today to talk about enhancing patient education through the power of intelligent technology. On this first slide, you'll see the title, Enhancing Patient Education Through Intelligent Technology, with a focus on using AI to create a patient information leaflet on rib fractures. Over the course of this presentation, we'll explore how innovative AI tools can improve how we communicate important health information, making it more accessible and understandable for patients. Let's get started. Today, I want to talk about an exciting application of AI, using it to create a patient information leaflet on rib fractures. This slide highlights how AI can be a powerful tool in developing clear, accurate, and patient-friendly educational materials. By leveraging AI, we can tailor the content specifically for patients, making complex medical information easier to understand. This approach not only improves patient engagement, but also supports better health outcomes by ensuring patients are well informed. In the broader context of our presentation, this example illustrates how AI can enhance communication between healthcare providers and patients, ultimately advancing personalized care. Today, I want to talk about the purpose of this presentation. Our main goal is to explore how AI can be used to gather, merge, and analyze patient leaflets from trusted healthcare sources, specifically focusing on rib fractures. We'll look at how AI can help us create clear and consistent information for patients. Next, I'll introduce the concept of innovation in AI synthesis. Imagine using AI to combine different pieces of clinical guidance into one unified, patient-friendly leaflet. This approach ensures patients get comprehensive and understandable information without the confusion of conflicting advice. We'll also discuss addressing variability across NHS trust leaflets. You might notice that different trusts sometimes present key messages differently. It's important to recognize this variability and understand how aligning these messages can promote consistency in patient care and understanding. Finally, I'll highlight how AI supports clinical communication. By helping clinicians produce reliable, consistent educational materials, AI can significantly improve patient understanding and safety. Overall, this is about leveraging AI to enhance our communication and ensure patients receive the best possible information. Let's talk about the importance of rib fracture patient information. Understanding this is crucial because rib fractures, while common, can lead to significant complications if not managed properly. By gathering thorough information about the patient's injury, we can better assess their overall health status and identify any underlying issues that might affect healing. It also helps us determine the severity and stability of the fracture, which guides our treatment approach. Additionally, knowing the patient's medical history, such as respiratory conditions or osteoporosis, allows us to tailor our management plan more effectively. Highlighting these key points emphasizes why detailed patient information isn't just a formality. It's a vital part of ensuring optimal recovery and preventing further complications. This focus on patient info ties directly into our overall goal of providing safe, effective, and personalized care. Understanding the clinical importance of information is key to effective patient care. High-quality information about rib fractures is essential because it helps manage the condition more effectively and reduces the risk of complications like chest infections. When patients have clear, accurate information, they are better equipped to handle their recovery. One of the most critical aspects is pain management and maintaining mobility. By providing effective information, we empower patients to manage their pain properly and stay mobile, which is crucial for supporting their breathing and overall recovery process. Additionally, clear instructions can significantly reduce anxiety. When patients know what to expect and understand their treatment plan, they tend to feel more confident and are more likely to adhere to prescribed exercises and activities. This, in turn, leads to better recovery outcomes. Good patient information also plays a role in preventing unnecessary healthcare visits. When patients can distinguish between normal healing signs and warning symptoms, they're less likely to seek emergency care or return unnecessarily, easing the burden on healthcare systems and ensuring they get the right help at the right time. Ultimately, the reason why patient information about rib fractures matters so much is that it supports safer, quicker, and more confident recovery for our patients, which aligns perfectly with our overall goal of providing excellent care. Let's take a closer look at the source materials for leaflet merging. Essentially, these are the foundational documents and data that we use to accurately combine and update leaflets. Having reliable sources is crucial because they ensure the information we merge is accurate, consistent, and up-to-date. This might include original leaflets, updated versions, or even external references like regulatory guidelines or scientific publications. The key point here is that the quality of our source materials directly impacts the integrity of the merged leaflet. So, choosing credible, verified sources is always a top priority. This step ties into the overall theme of quality control and accuracy in our process, because without good sources, the entire merging process could be compromised. Now, let's take a closer look at the diverse NHS leaflet sources we've used. We actually examined 5 different NHS leaflets, each offering its own unique clinical advice and structure. This variety is important because it gives us a broad perspective on how information is communicated across different regions and contexts. Next, we focused on best practice integration. By combining these reputable sources, we aim to create a merged leaflet that truly reflects the best practice recommendations. This approach ensures consistency and reliability, which is crucial when providing health guidance. We also employed AI-driven theme extraction to analyze the content. The AI helped us identify common themes across the leaflets, such as healing timelines, breathing exercises, and advice on seeking help. These are key areas that patients need to understand clearly. Finally, we acknowledged that there are variations in guidance. The process also revealed differences in local guidance and the level of detail across these leaflets. Recognizing these differences helps us appreciate the nuances and ensures that our final product respects local practices while maintaining accuracy. In summary, using multiple sources, integrating best practices, leveraging AI for themes, and understanding regional differences all contribute to creating a comprehensive and effective health communication tool. Let's take a closer look at the analysis of agreement across sources. In this slide, I want to emphasize how important it is to compare different sources when we're trying to understand the bigger picture. By examining where sources agree, we can identify the most reliable and consistent information. On the other hand, areas of disagreement can point us toward complexities or uncertainties that need further investigation. This process helps us establish a more solid foundation for our conclusions, since consistent findings across sources strengthen our confidence. It also highlights the importance of cross-referencing data to avoid biases or errors that might come from relying on a single source. Overall, this analysis underscores the value of a comprehensive, multi-source approach, something that's key to the theme of thorough and credible research. It reminds us that understanding the level of agreement is not just about validation, but also about gaining a nuanced view of the subject matter. Let's take a closer look at what the sources agree on regarding healing time. Generally, all the information we've reviewed indicates that rib fractures usually heal within 4 to 6 weeks. This gives us a pretty clear idea of the typical recovery timeline, which is helpful both for clinicians and patients to understand what to expect. Moving on to symptoms, pain remains the primary concern. It's consistently identified as the main symptom patients experience, and it can significantly affect their breathing and mobility. That's why managing pain effectively is so important during recovery. Now, about breathing exercises, these are emphasized across the sources. Deep breathing and maintaining regular movement are crucial because they help prevent complications, such as chest infections. Encouraging patients to stay active and breathe deeply can really make a difference in their healing process. Lastly, there's a lot of agreement on providing standardized self-management advice. The leaflets and guidelines reviewed all aim to offer clear, consistent guidance to patients on how to manage their rib fractures at home. This consistency helps ensure patients understand what steps to take, which can improve outcomes and reduce anxiety. Overall, these points highlight a shared understanding across different sources about the typical healing process, key symptoms, and best practices for self-care. Crucial information for anyone involved in managing rib fractures. Let's take a closer look at the variation across the original leaflets. As we've seen, not all leaflets are created equal, and there can be quite a bit of difference in how information is presented. These variations can impact how effectively the message is communicated and how well the audience understands the key points. It's important to recognize that differences can stem from design choices, language, or even the level of detail included. By examining these variations, we can identify what works best and how to improve consistency and clarity across all materials. Ultimately, understanding these differences helps us ensure that our messaging remains strong and cohesive, no matter which leaflet the audience encounters. This ties back to our overall goal of delivering clear, effective communication tailored to our audience's needs. Now, let's take a closer look at the variations in exercise guidance across different leaflets. Some sources provide very detailed physiotherapy steps, outlining specific exercises and techniques to follow during recovery. Others, however, stick to more general advice on movement, leaving the specifics to the patient or healthcare provider. This inconsistency can make it challenging to know exactly what to do after a rib injury. Moving on, you'll notice that imaging recommendations also differ. Some leaflets clearly state that X-rays are not usually needed for simple rib injuries, helping to reduce unnecessary imaging. Others don't mention imaging at all, which can lead to confusion about when imaging is appropriate. When it comes to work and activity guidance, there's similar variability. Certain sources give specific timelines for returning to work, which can be very helpful. But others suggest a more flexible, individualized approach, emphasizing that recovery times can vary from person to person. Lastly, the way complications are described varies as well. For example, the presentation of complications like pneumothorax can differ in terminology and level of detail. Some leaflets provide thorough explanations, while others mention complications more briefly or use different language. Overall, what these differences highlight is that there's no single, standard approach across all sources. This underscores the importance of clinical judgment and personalized advice in managing rib injuries effectively. Now, let's take a closer look at the creation of the combined leaflet draft. This is a crucial step in our process because it brings together all the key information we want to communicate. We start by consolidating the different sections and ensuring that the messaging is clear and cohesive. It's really about creating a unified document that effectively informs and engages our audience. As we develop this draft, we pay close attention to the tone and language, making sure it aligns with our overall communication goals. This draft serves as a foundation, so we review it carefully, checking for clarity, accuracy, and consistency. Ultimately, this step is essential because it sets the stage for feedback and further refinement, ensuring that the final leaflet truly reflects our message and objectives. It's a collaborative effort that helps us move closer to delivering a professional and impactful communication tool. Let's take a closer look at the combined patient information leaflet, which is currently in draft form. This leaflet is a vital resource because it consolidates all the essential information a patient needs to understand about their treatment or medication. It's designed to be clear, comprehensive, and easy to navigate. One of the key points here is that having a combined leaflet helps improve patient understanding and adherence. When all the relevant details, such as how to take the medication, possible side effects, and warnings, are in one place, patients are more likely to read and retain the information. It's also important to highlight that this draft is still a work in progress. The goal is to make it as user-friendly as possible, ensuring that the language is straightforward and accessible, regardless of the patient's background or health literacy level. Overall, this combined leaflet connects to our broader theme of patient-centered care. By providing clear, consolidated information, we empower patients to take an active role in their health management. It's all about making the information transparent, trustworthy, and easy to understand. Now, let's take a closer look at the features of the combined leaflet. This slide highlights some of the key points that make it unique and effective. First, you'll notice that it's designed to be comprehensive, yet easy to understand, which is crucial for ensuring users can quickly grasp the information. The layout and content are carefully structured to highlight the most important aspects, making it simple to find what you need. One of the standout features is how it consolidates critical data into a single, accessible resource. This helps streamline communication and reduces confusion. Additionally, the leaflet incorporates visual elements, like diagrams and icons, to reinforce understanding and engagement. These features are all aligned with our overall goal of improving clarity and usability in our communication materials. So, as we move forward, keep in mind how these features work together to enhance the user experience and support our broader objectives of transparency and accessibility. So, on this slide, I want to highlight some key features of our leaflet. First, it uses clear and simple language, which means it's tailored to be easily understood by a wide range of patients. This helps improve comprehension and ensures everyone can follow the advice. Next, we've established consistent healing expectations. By providing clear timelines, we aim to reduce uncertainty and help patients set realistic recovery goals. That way, they know what to expect and can stay motivated. We've also included practical exercises that patients can do at home. These are based on detailed and reliable instructions, making them actionable and safe. Finally, the leaflet offers strong safety netting guidance. It clearly explains which symptoms should prompt urgent medical attention, so patients know when to seek help immediately. Overall, these features help make the leaflet a trustworthy and user-friendly resource, supporting both patient understanding and safety throughout their recovery journey. Now, let's take a closer look at the comparison between the source and the combined leaflet. As you can see here, we're highlighting key differences and similarities. This comparison is crucial because it helps us understand how the original information has been integrated and adapted into the final leaflet. When we examine the source, we notice the core messages are preserved, but some details have been condensed or rephrased to improve clarity and accessibility. The combined leaflet aims to communicate the same essential points, but in a way that's more engaging and easier for the target audience to understand. This comparison also emphasizes the importance of balancing accuracy with readability. It's a reminder that while we want to stay true to the original information, we also need to present it in a way that resonates with and is accessible to our audience. Overall, this slide ties back to our theme of effective communication, ensuring that information is not only accurate, but also clear and engaging for those we want to reach. Now, let's take a look at how the combined AI leaflet compares to the source leaflets across these different aspects. First, when it comes to exercise details, you'll notice that the individual leaflets tend to have variable information. This means that the guidance can differ quite a bit from one leaflet to another. In contrast, the combined AI leaflet provides a standardized list, which helps ensure consistency and clarity for users. Moving on to imaging guidance, the source leaflets often give mixed messages or vague instructions. But with the combined AI leaflet, there's a clear statement, making it much easier for patients to understand what they need to do regarding imaging. Regarding return-to-work advice, again, the individual leaflets can be quite variable. Some may offer specific suggestions, others less so. The combined AI leaflet, however, offers clear, straightforward suggestions, which can help streamline decision-making and reduce confusion. Overall, what we're seeing here is that the combined AI leaflet aims to standardize information, making it clearer and more consistent compared to the source leaflets. This is a key part of our goal to improve patient understanding and ensure they receive reliable, uniform guidance. Let's take a moment to look at the benefits of AI in leaflet development. As we've seen throughout this presentation, AI brings a lot to the table. It significantly speeds up the design process, allowing us to create high-quality leaflets more efficiently. This efficiency not only saves time, but also reduces costs, making our projects more sustainable and competitive. AI also enhances creativity by providing smart suggestions and automating routine tasks, so we can focus more on the innovative aspects of our designs. Plus, with AI, we can tailor leaflets more precisely to target audiences through data-driven insights, improving engagement and effectiveness. Overall, integrating AI into leaflet development aligns perfectly with our goal to deliver impactful, efficient, and innovative communication tools. It's clear that the potential benefits are substantial and can truly transform our approach to creating these materials. Now, let's look at some of the key benefits of using AI in leaflet development. First, rapid clinical document analysis. AI can quickly review and merge multiple clinical documents, which saves a significant amount of time and reduces the manual effort required from healthcare professionals. This means clinicians can focus more on patient care rather than getting bogged down by paperwork. Next, AI is instrumental in identifying material inconsistencies across existing patient materials. By detecting discrepancies, AI helps ensure that the information we provide is accurate and evidence-based, which is crucial for standardizing guidance and making reliable decisions. Moving on, AI also lays a strong foundation for creating accurate leaflets. It generates initial drafts that serve as a solid starting point, allowing clinicians to refine and customize the content as needed. This approach helps ensure that the final materials are clear and clinically accurate. Finally, AI enhances communication and workflow efficiency, especially in busy healthcare environments. It supports safer patient interactions and streamlines processes, ultimately leading to better care delivery. All these benefits underscore how integrating AI into leaflet development aligns with our overall goal of improving healthcare quality and efficiency through innovative technology. Let's take a moment to discuss the limitations and future development of this project. While we've made significant progress, there are some key points to acknowledge. First, some of the current methods may not be scalable to very large datasets, which is something we're actively working to improve. Additionally, there are certain assumptions in our models that might not hold in all real-world scenarios, so future work will focus on making these more robust. It's also important to recognize that technology is always evolving, and so our solutions need to adapt as new challenges and opportunities arise. Looking ahead, we're exploring ways to enhance the accuracy, efficiency, and usability of our system. This includes integrating more advanced algorithms and expanding our testing to different environments. Ultimately, these limitations highlight areas for growth, and they help us shape our roadmap for future development. By addressing these points, we can ensure that our work remains relevant and impactful, aligning with the overall goal of advancing this field. Let's talk about some important limitations of AI in healthcare. While AI can be a powerful tool, it cannot replace clinical expertise. This means that any information generated by AI still requires careful review by healthcare professionals to ensure patient safety and accuracy. Next, testing with patients is absolutely essential. We need to see how well the information materials are received, checking their readability, how well patients understand them, and whether they find the information useful. This step helps us refine our approach and make sure we're truly meeting patient needs. Integration into care pathways is also critical. Once we have refined materials, they should be incorporated into hospital discharge processes and digital platforms so they become part of routine care. This ensures consistency and easy access for both providers and patients. And finally, collaboration is key. AI is here to support healthcare professionals, not replace them. It's about working together, combining our clinical judgment with technological advancements to improve patient outcomes. Recognizing these limitations and next steps helps us build a safer, more effective healthcare system. Let's delve into the AI merging process. Here, we're discussing how integrating AI can play a crucial role in analyzing healthcare leaflets. The goal is to improve the accuracy and clarity of the information we provide to patients. By leveraging AI, we can identify inconsistencies, enhance readability, and ensure that the content is trustworthy. Moving on to clinical considerations, it's essential that the information about rib fractures, or any medical topic, remains relevant and safe for patient materials. This means carefully evaluating the clinical details to make sure they're appropriate for patient education and do not cause confusion or unnecessary worry. Next is responsible AI use. I want to emphasize the importance of deploying AI ethically and responsibly in healthcare communication. AI should support patient-centered care, helping patients make informed decisions rather than replacing human judgment. Responsible use ensures that technology enhances trust and safety. Finally, we have collaborative healthcare. This point highlights the value of teamwork between clinicians and technology. When healthcare professionals work together with AI tools, we can significantly improve the quality of patient information materials. This collaboration ensures that the content is both accurate and compassionate, ultimately leading to better patient outcomes. Throughout this discussion, the overarching theme is harnessing technology thoughtfully to empower patients and support clinicians in delivering the best care possible. Enhancing patient education through intelligent technology is really the culmination of everything we've discussed today. By leveraging smart tools and digital platforms, we can make education more accessible, personalized, and effective for each patient. This not only helps patients better understand their conditions and treatment options, but also empowers them to take an active role in their health management. The key is to use these innovative technologies to bridge gaps in communication and ensure that information is clear, engaging, and tailored to individual needs. Ultimately, this approach aligns perfectly with our overall goal of improving healthcare outcomes through smarter, more patient-centered solutions. Thank you all for your attention and commitment to advancing this important aspect of healthcare.